fuck are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogreboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1995 movie Candyman 2 Farewell to the Flesh. This movie follows a New Orleans school teacher named Annie Tarrant. Her father was killed by Candyman, and her brother is being accused of killing people and everything when it's actually been Candyman, and she kind of gets targeted by him and stuff. And as the movie progresses, we find out why he's going after her and everything, and there's a lot of twists and turns in this movie that were kind of unexpected. We find out like she's a descendant of Candyman and everything, and we kind of see his backstory. We get little glimpses of it in the first movie, but we get a lot more of his backstory in this one, and they really add to the mythology of the character and everything. I really like that about this movie. Something that the first movie did a little bit of, but we didn't get enough of in that one. I think this one really makes him actually one of the most sympathetic horror villains of all time, and everything. He actually is one of those villains that is really kind of sad and everything, and Tony Todd just gives such an amazing performance in this movie. Like his performance is just as good in this one as it was the last one and everything. And unlike a lot of horror sequels and stuff, he doesn't start becoming jokey and having one-liners and stuff like that. I like that too about this movie. Like this one has the same tone and atmosphere of the first one and everything, and it works really well, and the story is pretty good. I wouldn't say this movie is as good as the first, though. It definitely isn't as good. Like the first two acts of the movie are just alright. Like, they're not terrible or anything, and they somewhat even kind of feel like a little bit of a rehash from the first one, but it's good. They work good enough. It takes its time and everything, but when it gets to that third act and everything, the third act really pays off and everything, and that's when we kind of get the origin story for Candyman and see where fully how he became how he is and everything. And I love that. I thought that was awesome and everything, and how he got the name and why he responds when you say the name and all that. I thought that was really a really cool little origin thing. I never knew the full-fledged origin of Candyman. I never had seen this movie. I thought maybe I had, but I haven't. I might have seen the third one on TV as a kid. I know that I at least saw the first one 100%. And I thought that I had seen this one too, but I think it might have been the third one that I had also seen. But I really had a lot of fun with this movie, and the New Orleans setting I think was even better in this movie. It's set during Mardi Gras and stuff, and it has that eerie atmosphere and stuff. I think it's just as good as in the first one, if not more. I really like the setting and everything. It has a lot of really great practical sets and stuff as well too. Like they did a really great job on the sets, especially on the house at the end of the movie and stuff. Like, it has that really creepy vibe to it and everything, and it just looks really gross and stuff with the cobwebs and all that. And they just did a really great job with that. I don't know if it was actually filmed in an actual abandoned house or not, or if it was built, but however they did it, it looked really good. And the makeup effects they did on Tony Todd and stuff in the flashback scene after he gets stung by all the bees and stuff was really good too, and everything. And I love how, like, they made you really I can't pronounce it tonight. Sympathize with the character and everything. Like they made you feel really bad for Candyman and everything. And like the scene in the flashback it's heartbreaking to watch and everything. The cinematography in here is really good too. I think it's actually even better in this one than it is the first one. It has really good cinematography, and it has a lot more kills in it too. And the kills are a lot better. You get to see a lot more of the violence and stuff, but they don't take away from the story and stuff either. Like the kills are just done really well, and it feels different than other horror franchises where you're always looking forward to the kills and knowing what's going to happen. This one is pretty much, the kills are all kind of the same because he just uses his hook to kill people. It's not anything unique or anything with each of them, but they're always still fun to watch and everything, and it has some good gore and stuff in there, and some of the faces they make when they're getting killed and stuff is a little bit humorous to me and everything, but it has some good moments in here, and I really didn't expect to like this movie near as much as I did. I expected it to be pretty poor quality and stuff because of how great the first one was, but I was really surprised with this one and everything. I will say though that some of the special effects in here have aged really badly, especially at the end of the movie when we see pretty much Candyman's death and stuff, and his body's falling apart, and it's really awful CGI, like some of the worst I've seen in a horror movie, and it's really cringy and stuff to look at. But aside from that, there's not really a whole lot that I can complain about. I do wish it might have been man, I just can't talk tonight. Paced a little bit better, but it's good. It works for what it is, and it's a pretty decent sequel to a really great movie and everything. And I don't think it really gets the love it deserves. I think it's a little underrated and everything, but at the same time, I won't say it's a masterpiece or anything like that either. It's not on the same level of greatness as the first one, but it's still a good movie. It adds great stuff to the mythology of Candyman, and a really good origin story, so I really love that about it and everything. So I'd say I'd give Candyman 2 Farewell to the Flesh a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a really good movie. It could have been a little bit better, could have been a lot worse, so I don't think it was near as bad as a lot of people have told me it was. I know a lot of people have told me the first one's great, the second, third sucked. Now, I don't really agree on that. I don't think 2 was near as bad as I've heard it was. It might have just been the third one that I hear it on. I don't remember. I don't remember the third one at all, if I even did see that one as a kid very well. So, but yeah, so anyway, let me know what you think of Candyman 2. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.